Once again, welcome back to Neethu's Academy live reading with me, Vinod James. Once again, hope you had stunning on. Yes, all of you would have had lovely, sumptuous meals and all. Did you? I hope you all had a stunning on. Yeah, good. So really was really thrilled to be back in front of all of you all. Yeah, good, good, good. So tell me, how was your Onam? How did you all celebrate that lovely day? Did you all put those flower carpets, you call it, on a pukalam, is it? Yes, did you all do? Jobita Thomas, good afternoon. A very good afternoon. Savit, Biju, hi. Very, very nice to be back in front of you all. Eldos, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Savit. Okay. Achu Nitin, good afternoon. Very good afternoon to all of you. It can be good morning, it can be good afternoon, good evening, doesn't matter. As long as we are all there back in front of you and you are all supporting, that is the best thing that we could ever expect. Lena Mol Jacob, good afternoon. So tell me, what did you do on this big day, Onam? What did you do? Really looking forward to see what all did you do. Salini Narayanan, good afternoon. Elders, great. Okay, very nice to hear that you had a lovely Manju Marita. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you as well. Belated happy Onam as well. Hope you had a lovely Onam back in Saudi, yeah? Good. See, this is what I love to be in front of you all. You're all there, as happy as always, doing all those things that will make you reach the heights of your dream, is it? Good. So hope you all, I know Onam is celebrated more, colorful across the globe. So yeah, you all would have had a lovely Onam Day celebration. Yes. Did you all enjoy? As what Eldo said, great Onam. How was your all Onam? What all did you do? Had sadhya and all? And people who are new, okay, we've just pinned the official Neethus Academy Telegram page. So that's a free group. Please do click in. You will be taken into that group. And then we have only another reading exclusive Telegram group. That is also a free group, but we'll only accept you after scrutinizing. So there is a small delay in accepting you in there. So please do bear with that. Susan Machako, good afternoon. And another happy news for all of you is that our October, November, December admission is closed, and the next admission is only from November, December, January. So you can imagine what is the trust that you all show to us. This is something absolutely hats off to each one of you. Susamma, good afternoon. Siji Johnson, good afternoon. Yeah, I remember Siji. I think Siji was the one who said no classes today. No, because I was on holiday at that time. Simi Nebo, good afternoon. A very, very, very good afternoon to all of you. Tell me, what did you do on the day of honor? How did you celebrate it? Just to know what all did you do? I know that maybe all of you would have been working, but still, what did you do at work? Did you make something to celebrate that big day? എന്തെങ്കിലുമൊക്കെ ചെയ്തോ ഇല്ലേ or were you all as normal as our students are popping up? So just to let you know that we have an array of exam, that English linguistic exam that we give training for. So if you want to get more insights about it, please do contact the number which is on the screen. Okay, Vidya Ranjit, good afternoon. And also there are n number of exams which you might not be aware of, where it can give you an easy access to go to America, easy access to go to let's say Ireland, Okay, there are exams available. So it's not just one particular exam that you have to really concentrate on. Depending on your linguistic profile, there are a number of choices available for you. Alfina, good afternoon. Celebrated with Sadhya, Lina Mol. Very nice. Good. Siji, we enjoyed Onam Festival and Sadhya. Very good, Siji. Prince Jomon, good afternoon. I hope all of you enjoyed your sadhya, isn't it? That's one of the most amazing things to have your meals in that banana or plantain leaf. Yeah, good. So happy to hear that all of you enjoyed that day. You should, isn't it? One day, just to make the most out of it. Good. And back again as we are, for another Lailesh. Good afternoon. So anybody who's attending for the very first time, please do let me know. It's just, to add on to my known people's list. Okay, I can not really say that I have known people there. I have known people across all paths, which is an honor. Just to tell you the number of known people across is so much. It's always, like, okay, when I'm there and there, I know there are certain people who are there from that place. See, for example, any parts of Kerala, of course, there are a number of students there. Of course, different parts of India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Maldives, Mauritius, Malta, Israel. Then you have, of course, different parts of Middle East, New Zealand, Australia, Ireland, UK, Scotland. Name all these countries, we have people from there. Afghanistan, Pakistan. That's something that how much all of our students are spread across Africa, different parts of Africa. Yeah. Good. So I couldn't see anybody telling me that you're attending for the very first time. So I reckon that all of you have been there, here or before. Okay. And as always, August is just finishing. So you have another lovely month which is coming, which is September. Days are coming and going, coming and going. And maybe you have your big day coming in between those days as well. So yeah, do concentrate, do give your best shot, and let God do the rest. Our part is to make sure that we study with the appropriate strategy and do it in the correct manner. That's a very important thing. Okay, so are you all ready for this week? Yes, if so, give me a quick thumbs up. How many of you are ready? Tell me. Let me see how many of you are ready. The only way that we could assess whether are you, doing the things, or are you able to understand what we are telling, is the only way is how you respond to the questions. Okay, I can see that there are a few thumbs up happening. So yeah, see many people the first ones to show a thumbs up. Okay, good enough, Kat. Happily ready. Okay, very nice. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Manju Merita is ready. Okay, fair enough. CG Johnson is ready. Excellent. Steffi, good afternoon. Ready. Very good. And I'm so happy to see all those icons which is there next to your name. That's the most beautiful thing. And that shows. Jisha Shibu, happy on How am I doing? I'm doing good, Jisha. Hope you're enjoying your life in Ireland. Yeah, good, good, good. Happy to see all of you there, and it's a pleasure to see. People do remember. And that's the most beautiful thing out of you all. Shanti Reddy, good afternoon. Susan Isigbala, good afternoon. So once again, for the people whom I have not wished a happy Onam to all of you. Let it be belated, but for us, all of you are as always there in front of you. So as you have all said that you're ready, your question will be there on the screen. And once your question pops up, do not waste your valuable time. Just do it and try to finish before time. There you have the question. Then we will see. Do not type your answers. I'll tell you when to type the answers. Yeah. All right, the time I've just eluded yours. It just goes very quickly. So, Razia, good afternoon. Shanti Reddy, happy Onam and happy Raksha Bandhan to you as well. And Manju Merita, absolutely stunning. You've done it almost about, let's say, about more than 15 seconds or more than 20 seconds to go. Stunning. Keep it up. How about all the others? All we have done? Did you all get an answer on or before time? I hope you all did, yeah? There are lots of people who have, the names are there, but very, very much new to me. Jobita done, Susan Isaac done, excellent, excellent. Susama done, very good. Siminibu done, excellent. Tachu Nitin done. So there are few whom I don't see any icons. So if you have not yet followed, please do follow the very same page that you're watching. Please do subscribe the channel that you're watching. Please do click the like button so that you will not miss any of the events that we are doing. Kalai Lailesh done, Siji Johnson done, Tarun Balakrishnan done. Very good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So as you have all said that you're all done, now let's go and dissect the question, isn't it? Saeed Amin, good afternoon. Amin, sorry. Shamsi, okay. Good afternoon. A new name for me again. Okay, but still, if there is anybody who is new attending for the very first time, please do let me know that you're new. Okay, just and also you could tell me where you're from. Shanti Reddy done. Right, as you all said that you are all done. Now let's go and see what the question is and how to tackle this question. Right. I hope you're all ready, and as soon as the question comes. So part B, now what are you to do? Okay, see part B, unlike part A, you're not going to read the passage alone. You're going to read the question first. Okay, please remember, Tarun Balakrishnan, first time from Dubai. So I have now a lot of people whom I know from Dubai. Okay, so next time I'm there, I'm going to come and visit you all. I hope I could, yeah. So now let's see. So read the question. Okay, this is what you're going to do in part B. See, part B is 6 questions. So that is considered to be more easy compared to part C, where you have only 6 questions, small extract, and the corresponding questions are there. So multiple choice question with 3 options. So read the question, underline the keywords in the question, understand the question. These are the 3 important things that you have to really do. Kalai, first time from Tamil Nadu. Okay, where in Tamil Nadu, Kalai? Okay, because there are lots of students from different parts of Tamil Nadu. So if you're from a very different place, so that will be, again, when I visit that place, it will be I know another known person from there. That's all. So what are you to do? So read the question, underline the keywords in the questions. Don't take separate time and all to underline. First you read, then you underline and all. As you are reading, underline the keyword. Tiruvannamalai. Okay. Very good. No. Okay, so you might be the first person from Tiruvannamalai. Very nice. So what do the guidelines say about the handover pediatric patient? So something they are saying about handing over of pediatric patient. So what is it? Okay. So generally it is said that it is a guideline and you should always correlate it with your answers. So there are 2 ways. After reading, understanding and underlining the question, then you have 2 ways. One, you can read the answer options, underline the keywords in the answer option, then pick it up from the paragraph, or you can read the paragraph and then pick an answer. Anything is fine. It's not hard and fast rule, but reading the question, understanding, underlining is very important, and your keyword should be stipulated to 2 or to the maximum of 3, both in the question as well as in the answer options. Okay, so handover pediatric, that is enough. So see, I'm a person who would always read my answer option because I want to know what I'm searching for. So this should take place at the bedside. So take place, bedside is enough for me. Parents needs to be involved or fully informed. So parents involved. Option C. Notes may be made either electronic or handwritten. So notes, electronic, handwritten. After that, you're going to read the paragraph. So don't skip anything. Heading are also very, very, very important. So don't skip any. Okay. Patient care handover procedure. So pediatric ward. So this is also giving you a lot of information. Now, before I'm going to read the paragraph, I'm just going to ask you, what are your answers and where you got that answer from? Now, that where is very in. Tina M. Joe, first time Dubai. Okay, no, I have, more people from Dubai today. Very nice. No, so happy to hear that. I have a lot of students from Dubai as well, and of course, different parts of Middle East. Right. Now, can you tell me, and every time when a student says, I'm for the first time, it's an absolute honor to each one of you because it is all your hard work, because you share, you tell us, you tell about us. So that's all because of your hard work. So I couldn't take anything away from all of you. So thank you so much for supporting us. It can be by sharing the very same link. It can be from telling your colleagues. It can be, that's how it is. Okay, so thank you very much for each one of you. Susama is saying C from middle part of the paragraph. Okay, fair enough. So I have my first option, which is C. How about others? What are your answers? And as what, or like Susama said, you have to tell me what is your answer and where you got that answer. Siminibo, I got B from the third and the fourth line. Very nice. A precise area. Kalei option B, second line. So, okay, fair enough. Jobita Thomas B, second and seventh line. Very nice. So now, first answer was C. Now I have few B coming up. How about others? I want all of you to tell. See, Shamal Kumar B. So I want all of you to tell me. Malay, Malay, isn't it? Okay, fair enough. Manju Merita, B from second sentence. Okay, fair enough. Shanti Reddy, B from middle. Okay, fair enough. So B is picking up now. Tarun is saying C. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, it's a combination of B and C now. Right, fair enough, fair enough. See, do not hesitate to type whatever the answer is. Okay, whatever that answer you Achu, thank you very much. B from second line, Lee Mole, A from first sentence, Susan A. See, this is what I love about you all. Okay, see, you're not reluctant. I wouldn't say all, but most of you are not reluctant to tell what is your answer, which is a good thing. Why? You learn from your mistake, and you have to learn from your mistake. It's not that learning is a thing where, oh my God, I can't make mistakes. No, please do make mistakes. That's why we are here. GB Chaco, C. Okay. C.G. Johnson, B. So A, B, C. All those three are there. Salini Narayanan, B from second line. Okay. So those who have said B is more prominent on the aspect of the very precise on like third sentence, second sentence, seventh sentence. Okay, fair enough. Susan is saying from first sentence. Okay, fair enough, which is A. All right, good enough. So A from first sentence. C. Okay, fair enough. Now, I hope all of you have typed in your answers, even though I know that not all would type. Okay, but I would expect all of you to type because you have to stand by your answer. That's the most important thing. It's not getting wrong, it's standing by what you have got. Okay, now let's see. So you have read the heading. Now go and read the paragraph. So handover should occur by each patient's bedside. If this is not appropriate, it should occur outside the patient room, or if available, parents are encouraged to participate in handover and must be aware of plan for the child for the next. Alpina, B from second line, Saeed, B from second sentence, Razia, A from first line. Okay, see, now what does the guidelines say about the handover of pediatric patients? So this should take place at bedside. At bedside means it should only take it at bedside. Now they're saying handover should occur by each patient's bedside. Fair enough. So it is saying yes, it should occur only in bedside. That is what it means. Okay. This should take place at bedside. Is it only taking place at bedside? They're refuting it on the very next sentence, isn't it? If this is not appropriate, this means if bedside handing over is not appropriate, then it should occur outside. So is it necessary is it compulsory? Not compulsory. So A is eliminated. Okay. The question, see, this is why I told you, it's not saying, okay, it should, one of those places is that. No. What does the handover say about the pediatric patient? So encourage must be, handover must be aware, plan for the child next year. Handover must be completed in the is bar format utilizing handover function in electronic medial record EMR and recorded therein. Patient identification must be incorporated as per the patient identification procedure. Clinical alters need to be included, for example, allergies, infection control precautions. Lastly, not only this, patient family communication board must be updated accordingly. Not only that, it should be updated accordingly. The staff member who is responsible for the care of patient, the staff member taking over that responsibility should conduct the handover. Notes must be made either electronic or handwritten. Is it mentioned? Patient identification must be incorporated as per the patient identification procedure, and their handover must be completed in its bar format utilizing handover EMR record and therein. So handwritten, not mentioned. So when two are eliminated, what becomes the answer? Patient needs to be involved or fully informed. But my doubt, sir, is other option 2 have half sentences are not mentioned, sir. But my doubt is other two options, the half sentences are not mentioned. See, that is what I'm saying. This should take place at bedside means it should only happen by bedside. That is a clear eliminator. Why? Because it can happen outside, eliminated. Notes must be made either in, see this, either in electronic or handwritten. Handwritten is nowhere mentioned. So when those other two things are not there, see what is the thing? It should occur. And why? If available, thank you very much, Manju. She's always there and as an active participation, both in the class as well as right in front of me. Good enough, good enough. Keep it up, keep it up. Parents are encouraged to participate in handover. So that means patient must be involved or must be aware of the plan, so fully informed. So parents, here, this is what the whole thing is about, isn't it? Understood why B came as an answer? Siminibu also happily enjoying. Good, good, good. Any doubts? This is where you have to be very precise. It is asking you about one particular thing. What is it informing? About handover. It is telling the parents, okay, see, one, you should participate in the handover, and you should be aware of it. Who is going to take over and all those things. So that is the only thing which is what we are looking for. That particular detail is what you are expected to find. Tarun Balakrishnan understood. So all of you understood. Any doubts? Anything that you're not sure about or anything that you want me to clarify? Anything like that? Anything that you are doubtful about? Anything that you want me to clarify? Any such thing? Illa. All of you are clear? If all of you are clear, give me a very quick thumbs up. It's written if available, parents. If available means which is not. It should occur. And if available, which is available? Bedside. If the handover is available at the bedside. You're going behind keywords. Susuma, keywords are not going to work for B and C. Keywords are only for A. Understood? See what is available. If bedside handover is available, not only that handover, it should encourage the parents should participate in handover. Understood now? Eldos is saying clear, Kailai is saying clear, Manju Merita clear, Siminibu clear, Rachunitin clear. Susama, you clear now? Yes or no? Yes? See, it doesn't mean that parents, if available, no. Just for the whole thing. If that bedside handover is there, then parents should also involve into it. Okay, you should also get involved in, and also you should know who's going to come and fully informed. Okay, fair enough. See, I always love students who ask doubt, because whenever you have a doubt, that shows that you are there. Thank you, pleasure, Alfina. Right. So are you all ready for today's part A? Yes? Yes or no? I hope you're all ready. Are you all ready? Yes, very good, Kalai. I like your response. You should always be there whenever the thing are being asked. You should be, responding. Manju Marita is always, able to read my mind. She knows that what I'm going to ask you next. So, what is today's party, and how you like what Jobita? Easy material. Okay, fair enough. It's not just what is today's party, how you felt about it. That's the most important thing. Eagerly waiting for the answers. Do not worry, Manju. I'm just gonna fire the answers for you. Yeah, good enough. So all of you are eagerly waiting as Manju Mary fires. Yeah, she's eagerly waiting from Saudi. Good enough, good enough, good enough. Right. So all of you are saying that it is easy material, is it? Tom, if you're all saying that it is easy material, can you tell me how many of you are saying that I'm confident that I'll get 20 out of it? Let me see. How many? A piece of cake. Very nice. Okay, I like Manju's way of saying piece of cake. Okay, good enough. You should, no matter, how Bharati, yes, okay, fair enough. See, one day I know that because of your hard work, and because of your, 100% effort, you all would say that it's a piece of cake. Okay, because you all have the potential. It's just about fine tuning it. Good, Lee Jacob, yes. Bharti, yes. Yes is about, okay, very nice. Manju is so, confident that I will get 20 or 20. Very good, absolutely good enough. Anybody else who's gonna go along with Manju saying that, okay, I will also get 20 out of 20? Is that Bharati was saying, Limol was saying? I hope, yes. Good enough. So I'm sure that all of you are eagerly waiting for the answers. I'm not going to keep you too much waiting. So the material today is Fragile X syndrome, and I'm sure that you all have, had an experience on the aspect of what that is, and even if not, like what I am. Whenever the new material comes in front of us, it's a new insight. It gives you a lot of new information about it. Right. So there you have. So unlike part B and C, you're not gonna read the question, you're gonna skim through the text. Okay. First you have to go through the four texts, underline the keywords in the question, and no need to understand it. So you are expected to quickly skim through the text so that okay, text A is about this, text B is about this, text C is about this, and text D is about this. Okay. So what are the things that you have to do when you're doing part A? First and the foremost important thing, underline the keywords. So what are the keywords? Because after a long holiday you're coming, I'm just going to tell you heading, subheading, letters given in bold letters, italic, proper noun, bulleted form, numbers, any new terminology that you're encountering for the first time. If it's a pictorial representation, your X and Y axis heading. If it's a table, rows and column heading. So those are supposed to be your keyword. And it should be there in your memory. Okay, these. Don't search for word. Okay, see, for example, I told you heading is important. And just to give you an insight of how to, don't read Fragile X syndrome, FXS is known as Martin Bell syndrome. Should I underline? Is it, okay, proper noun. Okay, is inherited condition, causes developmental delay, intellectual disability. Should I write? Nothing like that. Okay, now how are you going to do? As you're going to skim through. So skim means you're going to quick read it. Don't read word by word. So Fragile X syndrome, FX is known as Bellman, inherited condition caused by development delays, intellectual disabilities, and learning behavior, which of the inherited intellectual and disability. FX is one of the three syndromes, and two syndromes are Fragile X syndrome, tremor, ataxia syndrome, or FXTAS. Why? These are abbreviations. Abbreviations are always keyword. Symptoms include balance problem, shaky hands, unstable mood, memory loss, cognitive problem, numbness, hands, feet. Fragile X associated primary ovarian insufficiency, FXPOI. Symptoms include reduced fertility, infertility, missing, unpredictable menstrual period, premature menopause. So what did I understand? Okay, FXS is this, which has out of three, there are two. One is for, balance, shaky hands and all those things. The other one is about some, like fertility issues, impotence, infertility, menstrual problems. So, okay, I understood. After that, I'm going to see text B, diagnostic. So all these things are called diagnosis. So just go in amniotic fluid, tissues, your healthcare provider, laboratory determined FMR1 gene. When you're pregnant, congenital FM syndrome, we can see the genetic counselor, aminosynthesis, chronic bilious sampling. So 35 to 40, 37, 42 months, you can start 12 months. So what is that? That is about diagnosing. Get past comparing to child. So it is called as inherited. CGG triplet repeat, expanded gene, FMR1, reduction, normal repeat, 5 to 40 times, which are more than 200 times. Silence FMR1 gene, and this is messing up the 4 classification. So this is more about normal, grade 1, premature. So all those things are there for classification, FXs, and now common medication used to treat. So treatment medication is there. See, this is called table, and you have the other thing. After underlining, go to question. So there are 3 types of question which you have to always remember. 1 to 7, these type of questions are called match the following questions, where you're expected to only write whether it is A, B, or C, or D. Don't write anything else. When you write anything else, it becomes ambiguous. Do not do that. So after this, underline the keywords in the question and then refer. So when should pregnant ladies visit genetic counselor? So I know that I've just underlined it saying that genetic counselor and all as such. So when I know that the answer comes from B. See how keywords reference. Which condition is characterized by displaying symptoms including infertility? Infertility, now do you really need to worry? Because these are out of the 3, there are 2. One which causes menstrual issues and the other one is infertility. So it's there. Intake of drugs. So that means taking some drug, nausea, vomiting. So where are we taking about drugs, and do you really need a second thought? Nausea, vomiting. It's there in D. Understood. Changes to happen in gene of patient. So where does these changes happen? So these changes and all, because which messes up nervous system and all those things are as such mentioned, and there are 4 classification which makes it mutated, isn't it? So mutation and all are happening where? In C. That's why this is C. Alternative title, I don't really need to worry about because it is there in A. Why? Because in the first, it is clearly saying it is known as Martin-Bell syndrome. How does fragile gets transmitted? So gets transmitted. So where are they talking about how this is going on? So they are clearly saying in text C, isn't it? Text C, they are saying, how are they transmitted? See, it gets passed from parent to child. So that means it is inherited. So the answer is D and then C. Understood? After that, please do let me know what are your total out of 7. In the meantime, 8 to 14 of the next set of questions. These are called short answer question, where the instruction clearly says a word, short phrase, numbers, or both. Very specific, very precise. Okay. So maximum number of times exceeded by for CGG triplet. So CGG triplet, where are they talking about? Do you really need a second thought? CGG triplet is here. So what is the maximum time normal part repeats? About 5 to 40 times. Okay, is that? But in people with fragile syndrome, it repeats more than 200 times. So maximum should be 200. Understood? So the answer is 200. Clear? Because times is already there in the question. So the answer should be 200. You can write it 2 ways. You can write it either 200 or you can write 200. You have to have a space there. Yeah. Good. Now the next question. How old might be the child if they're having onset? Onset is a very common terminology, especially when you're going in part C. So starting, onset, beginning. So where are they? Talking about the beginning period and all. I know that you might start to notice the symptoms in your child as early as 12 months. So what is the total? Sorry, how old should be? It should be 12 months. Excellent. Which is considered the most common inherited IDD? Now the problem of IDD, what is IDD? Anybody can tell me what is IDD? Suzamma, Manju Merita, excellent, excellent, excellent. Lemol 7. What is IDD? Tell me. Where do you get these IDD from? Who can tell me IDD? Because IDD is not there as such given in the text, isn't it? Is IDD given in the text? Yes or no? IDD is inherited intellectual and development disability. Okay, that's where that things comes. So what is the thing? So Fragile X syndrome is an inherited condition that causes developmental delays, intellectual disabilities, learning, and it is most commonly inherited from intellectual development disability, and this is called IDD. Very good, Manju Merrick. Intellectual and developmental disability. C.G. Johnson, very good. Excellent, excellent. I know you're all stunning students. Good. So the answer is Fragile X syndrome. Next question. The sole difficulty experienced by patient taking phentonin. Okay, so of course it's a medicine, isn't it? So medicine, phentonin is there. So what is the problem? Gingival hyperplasia. So Gingival hyperplasia. Excellent. So FXS is also a possible answer, yeah, because the abbreviated form is given already. Where? Now, where means the place. Get the sample of cell tissues performing aminosynthesis in expectant mothers. Expectant mothers means pregnant. Okay, fair enough. Now, where is the next question. Now, where are they talking about pregnant mothers and where do they get that? So they get that in their placenta. Chronic Willi sampling, the healthcare providers take sample cells from placenta for testing. So PLACENTA is the answer. Who gets mutated in CGG triplet causing issues in nervous system and thus associated because they are causing somewhere in the nervous system which in turn gets them to think. So what is that? Which messes up the fMRI1 gene. So fMR1 gene which messes up the nervous system and causes this. Good enough. Question 14. Type of drug to which drug risperidone is classified. So risperidone, do you really need? Not necessary. So risperidone is here, the type of drug. Why? Here it is there. So what is that? It is antipsychotic. ANTIPSYCHOTIC. Now that wraps up page 14. Now for the final stint is called fill in the blanks question, which starts from 15 to 20, where you are expected to be very cautious because redundancy will make you lose marks. So any article which is already there, see for example, they is already there. Aminosynthesis is one of the let's say steroid. So there is already there. So when you write it again, your answer goes wrong. So be aware of it. Yeah. So it's one of the means out of many. Aminosynthesis is one of the dash tests where the sample of fluid is taken. So where are they talking about all these samples, aminosynthesis and all? Aminosynthesis is already mentioned in B. Aminosynthesis as such is there, taken sample of amniotic fluid. Okay, but what is the thing? Aminosynthesis is one of the prenatal tests. Understood? So it is one of the means out of the many something. So it is prenatal, Prenatal. Good enough. The number of times repetition of DNA determines the classification of fragile X mutation. So number of times. So number of times what in DNA? So what in DNA? DNA and all those things are mentioned. So the DNA part called CGG, triplets, and this is all spoken about. Then what happens? Here they are talking about the 4 classification. This is also determined by the number of times the CGG repeats in DNA. So the answer is CGG. Good enough. Among the DASH syndrome, FXA, family, FXTS, symptoms, unsteady tremor. So out of the 3, 2, they are talking about shaky hands and all. So it should be there in text A, isn't it? So how many? The next thing. Among the 3, one of the 3. So that means the total one is 3. Understood? So among the 3, this is there. So 3 is the answer. In order to test FXS, boys are usually diagnosed around -months old, unlike girls around 5 months. So there's a period saying, isn't it? 5 months for girls, and then how much is for the boys? So the answer should be in again B. Why? They are saying boys are usually diagnosed around 35 to 37 months old, while children around 42 months. 42 months means it is there. So what are the thing? 35 to 37 months is already there. So only the number should be written. Both clonidine and guanfacine are dashed which generate side effects such as irritability, oral dryness. So irritability, oral dryness and all those things are as such mentioned in text D. So irritability is there. Then what happens? What are they saying? They're saying you can't sleep, is it? Oral dryness. So the oral dryness, what is that? The next thing. Oral dryness anywhere mentioned? Anywhere mentioned? So now see, what are the insomnia, lack of sleep. Okay. Then they're talking about insomnia as such is there. Insomnia is there. Beta 2 is this too. Okay. So, sorry, not beta 2. I just told the answer, isn't it? Clonidine and guanfacine is this too. So they are saying insomnia is there. Yeah. Then they are saying irritability is there. Where it's there. So what is the answer? Type of medication is beta-2 agonist. So beta-2 agonist. So question 20, the ultimate question for today. Either, so that means one, it is categorized as an antipsychotic or it is categorized as antidepressant, induces trouble falling, staying asleep in patients. So again, it is all about medicine. So antipsychotic or antidepressant. So which is the drug? Aripiprazole. So Aripiprazole. So I have wrapped my 20 answers. It's high time that you tell me what are your total scores, or if you have any doubts, please do clarify with me. Would be very happy to tell you or clarify your doubts. And in between, somebody said, what is the answer for question number 12? It's placenta, placenta. Eagerly waiting to see how many of you have got 20 out of 20 as you promised. How many of you got 20 out of 20? Lobita, Martin Bell syndrome. Is it okay? Which one? 10th one. Because you're saying, okay, because it's the other name is there. I'm not saying no, but the most appropriate answer is FXS or Fragile X syndrome. Okay, it's not a problem, Jovita, but be on the most prominent. That's why heading is also important. It's also called as, fair enough. I'm not saying no. Manju Marita 19, absolutely good enough. Let's keep it up, keep it up. Do not worry, you will definitely get that. Okay. CG Johnson 15, very good. Keep it up, keep it up. Good, good, good. What are these? I always love those students who have the courage to say whatever that score that they've got. Let it be 19, let it be 20, let it be 15, or let it be even 10. I don't mind because I want all of you to take that first step. Any doubts? Anything that you want me to clarify? Jobita, okay. Thank you. Pleasure. As you've already started saying thank you. That means you don't have. Jobita is 18. Okay, good enough, good enough. You don't have any doubts, is there? Siminibu 17. Good enough, good enough. Keep it up, keep it up. Susamma 16. Good enough, excellent. Keep it up. Good, good, good. Shamal 12 is doubted. 12 is doubted. Where? No, it's from which play, which part you get that. It is from the placenta, that's all. Okay? So, placenta, Placenta. Where do you take that sample in order to take, do amniocentesis in pregnant women? That's all. Yeah? Placenta. Alfina, 16, good enough, good enough. See, this is just to show that when we take it a bit lightly, okay, we know that, okay, this is what. So I want all of you to, isn't it chronic? Well, yes, let's see. Okay. Don't know what. Okay, let me see, okay. Where do we get the sample of cell tissues? Yeah, I'm very sorry, it is not for performing amniocentesis in pregnant women. Not. Okay. That question, see why that is? Because it is under, all those things are under one, isn't it? So the sampling and all, where do you take it? It's taken from placenta, that's all. Okay. So that is all, because these are the two tests. Okay, I understood why you got that wrong, because of amniocentesis, isn't it? Okay. The place has got the answer. So where do you take it? The answer is, so where do you take it? It is taken from the placenta, that's all. Okay? Just to make you confused, maybe. Manju Merita is saying thank you. Okay, 12th question, I do understand why you got that confused. See, if you are a pregnant or concerned of the child, see, you see the genetic counselor. Okay, so the healthcare takes sample of aminofluidic from, and then the healthcare takes a sample of cells from the placenta for testing. So that is why that question is there. I understand. Okay, fair enough. Okay, because of the word, isn't it? Amniocentesis. I got it. So the answer is placenta. Okay, where is the place? That's all. That amniocentesis is a problem, so it is chronic. Okay, fair enough. Understood. Right. Is there any other doubts? These kind of errors and omissions are expected, yeah? See, it's not the amniotic fluid, okay? Where do you take it? Not what. Isn't it? Where do we get the sample? Not what is taken. Where? Okay, that's all. No worries, I understood. It is chronic bilious sampling, is it? Fair enough. It is the place which is asked, not where. Which, see, that is the difference between WH question. Okay, not what, where. Okay, what എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്ത്, where എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എവിടെ. Okay, that's the difference. So it's not, I do understand, Susama. It's, I do understand, but that is the thing from the cells, isn't it? There is, all the others are taken from the sample of cells. That's the only difference. No worries. Okay. Apart from that, I hope now it is clear. Pleasure. Fair enough. Thank you for making me. I was also a bit stuck on why that was an easy answer, so that aminosynthesis made that problem, isn't it? So, yeah, got it. So apart from that, any other doubts? No other doubts. Okay. Fair enough. Really looking forward for another lovely week ahead. Okay. So until and unless I see you all the very next day, adios from all of us from Neethu's Academy. God bless you all. Take care. Bye.